think the depth and the personnel we have is a little bit different. So now I can move out to 3 technique where they might think I'm more going to be able to be more productive and help the defense out.
With 3 technique, you're obviously getting up the field more. How does that suit your skill set?
I have a pretty good first step, so I think that's going to be able to be utilized. And I've just been working so hard on it. Been trying to learn from Coach Panagos this spring, and just trying to watch a ton of film and try to pick up on what I can to be successful at that position, especially because it's a transition year from one position to the next.
Two of the main area concerns I think people have are the offensive line uncertainty and the defensive line, because around you there's no proven starters. Could you assess both of them, first the defensive line, and how you think it's going to be?
Yeah, I think with Ike coming along this spring, that's going to help us out big time. He made some big plays for us last year, a couple tackles for loss, had a couple sacks, so that's going to be big for us. And then Khalil's been starting here for, he started as a sophomore a little bit, and then, we got other guys that started at that 5 technique position with, had Jamil Morrell, Mike Larrow, Marcus still here, and then Darius is coming in. So, we got guys that are going to be able to play, and then we're going to have to prove it. We can't just talk about it. We got to actually go out on the field, get better every day in camp, and then prove it on game day.
Since you're going against the offensive line.
Yeah, the offensive line, I think that they're going to shock a lot of people. I think they've been working real hard. I think there's a lot of guys that, if they can make the puzzles fit right, I think it's going to be a very successful group. They're a pretty good group, and I saw that this spring, and, hopefully I'll try to bring them down to, back to humility this camp.
Is it surprising sometimes when you're going against that unit that you see such a dramatic makeover, change in personnel? I mean, all of a sudden now Bajari's
right.
Alexander's a guard, and you've got Dill there who's
right.
new.
Yeah, that's 3. There's definitely some differences, but I think all those guys are going to be pretty successful. I think they've been working real hard as a unit this summer, which they did a good job. Usually the defense kind of sets the tone in that manner. They actually did a lot of that, so that was good. And then they're tough guys too. I think we're going to have a lot of battles this camp, and then hopefully that's going to that toughness, and that's going to show out on the field.